Dear students, today let us continue our topic, the lesson, The Portrait of a Lady by Khushwant Singh. So today we will discuss about grandmother was a religious person and how we come to know it, what are the ways by which we say that grandmother was a religious person. यानी वो किस तरीके से, कैसे, कौन से ऐसे तरीके जो जो उसमें थे जिससे हम कहेंगे कि she was a religious person. So first of all, we know that grandmother, she spent her most of the time she spent her most of the time in praying and telling the beads on her rosary. So we know that grandmother, she spent her most of the time in prayers and telling the beads on her rosary. And when we say in prayers, you know that when she went to the author, she accompanied to the author to the school, which was the school that was placed in the temple, or we can say that was in the temple, and she there she read holy book of scriptures. And then the second thing, praying, and during her other works, she remained busy in telling the beads on her rosary. यानी वो सिर्फ उस माला पर या तस्बीह पर कुछ प्रेयर्स कह रही थी. और दूसरी चीज जो था, when she bathed the author, she always sang prayer songs. ये भी यानी it indicates that she was a religious person. And now also she wanted the author should learn the prayer songs. दूसरा चीज था कि जब भी वो आथर को नहलाती थी तो उस वक्त वो नहलाते वो प्रेयर सॉन्ग्स यानी गा रही थी. और इतना ही नहीं कि वो उसकी चाहत ये भी थी और ये उसकी ख्वाहिश थी कि वो क्यों पढ़ती थी, क्यों वो गाती थी, क्योंकि आथर भी ये रिलीजियस सॉन्ग्स रिमेंबर कर सकता है, यानी वो भी जान सकता है. So it also indicates that she was a religious personality, and And also, we can edit that when Arthur told her that he was taught this English and other things, and also the music in the school, and she became unhappy. She shocked at that time, and it also indicates that she was a religious person. And now the fourth thing was feeding dogs and birds. So when she accompanied Arthur to the school and she fed these she fed the dogs in the streets, and also when she was in a city, and she also fed their birds, and it also indicates that she was a religious person. And then she was also pious soul. How we can say she was also pious soul? When her end came, when she was about to die, and she became rash, and she told their family, she told the family members in an odd way, let me not waste a single moment in this time, because my end is nearer. And she remained continuously in telling the beads, and also praying. So this also says that first of all she know her end, because she, when she was asked that, she was okay. It is a she is it is an she is normal, but she told them that my end is near. Now my end came. So this means that she was a pious soul. So these are the points which we can, by which we can say that the grandmother was a religious person. So this is the first one question, and then there is another question. Changing relations. Did their feelings also change? क्वेश्चन का मतलब है कि they have a deep relation each other, but after some time they separated to each other. And our question is, did their feelings also change when they separated? Did their feelings of also changed? Now we can say that you know that first of all, Arthur spent his childhood in a village. So when the author spent his childhood in a village, you know that he was absolutely, completely related with grandmother. First of all, when Arthur he spent his childhood in a village, grandmother was with him. How we can say grandmother was with him? You know that the relation was so deep because they share same room. Number two, she woke him up in the morning. Number three, she bathed him. Number four, she fed him. Number six, she rubbed her his wooden slate and polished it with yellow chalk. Not only this, she accompanied him to the school, got him back, to the home. And these all things, that these were the relations when author was in a village. So now the second thing is that how their relations changed. Now when the author was in a city, now the author, when he was in a city, he admitted in a city school. First of all, now grandmother could not accompany him. Number two, she could not teach him. And then also she did not like things things that were taught in the school. In the school. And also, when the author was in university, they could not share the same room. So these things happened there. Now, to some extent, they were separated to each other. But did their feelings also changed? No. How? Because the grandmother still kisses him. She embraced him. And after 5 years, when Arthur came back, When Arthur came back, at that time, she embraced him and also arranged singing and beating of drum. So these things, no doubt, their relation to some extent they were separated but physically they separated. But when we say emotionally or their feelings, they did not change. They loved each other. Mother kissed him, embraced him, and also make arrangements for him for his singing and beating of drums. So this is the question about changing the relation, and did their feelings also change? No, they did not change at all. Thanks. It was about the lesson, the portrait of lady. Thanks.